Hey guys, we're testing out the new Shiftry Donk deck from Ancient Origins. This deck will be legal starting September 2nd. The whole deck's based around Shiftry. Basically, what you want to do is get as many Shiftrys into play, and Giant Fan. Giant Fan does, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may flip a coin. If heads, choose one of your opponent's Pokemon, benched or active. Your opponent shuffles that Pokemon and all cards attached to it into his or her deck. So basically the idea, you're wanting to go first, you're basically wanting to cycle through this deck as quickly as possible. I run a 4-4-4 line of Shiftry, so it starts out with C-Dot, Nuzleaf, and then Shiftry. I run 2 Shaman. I think 3 would be best, but I like to run the Baltoy, so that way in the mirror match, I have an advantage. You run, what Baltoy does is it prevents your opponent's, it has an ability that says, prevent all effects from your opponent's Pokemon's abilities done to this Pokemon. I run 4 Unknown, I run 4 Acrobikes, 2 Bicycles, 4 Devolution Spray. Devolution Spray is one of the engines for this deck. It says, devolve one of your evolved Pokemon and put the highest stage evolution card on it into your hand. So basically, you're allowed, you have a full line of Shiftry out. You've already used Giant Fan once, say it fails, or you've been able to successfully shuffle one of your opponent's Pokemon back into the deck, you'd use Devolution Spray and replay it again. Level Ball to get your unknowns, C-Dots, and Nuzleafs out onto the field. I run 2 Pokemon Communication. What it does is, let's see, come on, computer's being slow. Pokemon Communication. Reveal a Pokemon from your hand, put it on top of your deck. If you do, search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. I like to use it to get Shamans out onto the field, so that way it doesn't, or say for instance I can't draw into my Shiftry, it helps out with that. I run 4 roller skates, flip a coin if heads, draw 3 cards, super scoop up.
Flip a coin if heads.
Come on. Flip a coin if heads, put one of your Pokemon and all cards attached to it into your hand. It's really useful, like say for instance, if you have a Unknown or a Shaman in the active spot, it allows you to get them out, or allows you to use Shiftry over again, provided you have the Forest in play. Trainer's Mail. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a trainer card except for Trainer's Mail and put it into your hand. Shuffle the rest into your deck. Run 4 Ultra Balls. I run 2 AZ. A lot of the Shiftry decks I've seen don't even run it. I found that it's pretty useful. I mean, you can get a Shiftry that's been heavily damaged out of the active and put another Shiftry up and just start shuffling Pokemon back into their deck. I run 2 Professor Sycamore, discard your hand, draw 7 cards. 4 Forest to Giant Plants. What this does is each player's Grass-type Pokemon can evolve during his or her first turn on his or her first turn, or the turn he or she plays those Pokemon. Then, a lot of decks don't even run the energy. I run 1 Psychic Energy, so that way I can use Baltoy's Attack Future Spin, and I can if I've already got set up, I'll use it on my opponent's deck and rearrange the cards as I see that would most likely hinder that player. Let's go see how this deck decides to play. Alrighty. We're playing Lena Arceus. She's playing a Dark Psychic basic deck. We'll see what she's playing. Could be Mega Tyranitar. Go for heads. Come on, flip heads. Booyah, let's go first. See if we can get some donking going on. Ooh, she's playing Rayquaza. Dark Rayquaza. This should be an interesting matchup. We've got a decent hand. We've got a C-Dot, a Nuzleaf, an Unknown, a Bicycle, a Super Scoop Up, a Communication, and a Roller Skates. So, most likely I'll use the Communication and shuffle the Nuzleaf back in to go get a Shaman, provided I haven't prized it. Go ahead. Play C-Dot. Unknown to the bench. Yes, I would. Ooh, Forest. Nice. Turn 1 Forest. we are actually just going to go ahead and evolve the Nuzleaf. And then we're going to go Ultra Ball, Roller Skates, Communication for a Shiftry. Now we're going to play the Shiftry.
Let's see if we can get them donking started.
Yes.
Heads.
Ah, darn it. Tails. Part of the deck, that's what happens. Play Scoop Up. Let's see if we get a heads on the Scoop Up. Nope.
Aww.
Well, theoretically, you're supposed to get heads every try, but that doesn't always happen. Bicycle. It's Trainer's Mail. See what we can pull. De-Evolution Spray. Cool. Pull the Shiftry down and replay it.
See if we can get a heads now.
Maybe. Yes.
I don't know why it even asks.
There we go. You know what, Eveltal? You're going back in the deck. Sorry, buddy.
Because bye-bye.
Now we're going to go ahead and play Super Scoop Up. Ah, darn it. That's 0 for 2 on Scoop Up. I'm going to go ahead and play Farewell Letter. I'm going to pass that and just pass turn. Probably could have gone and grabbed a Shaman, but I don't think it's useful at this moment. I don't know if he's has a stadium he wants to play, and I don't want to discard that stadium just yet. Confuse Ray! I'm going to go ahead and play Roller Skates. Heads, yay! There we go. Devo Spray. Play Shiftry back down. Let's see if we can get a win here. Yep. And that's a good game. This is what Shiftry does. It's extremely powerful and extremely quick. I have a feeling that they should really redo the errata on this stadium. Not ban Shiftry, but not ban the stadium, but change the typing on the stadium to say that you can only evolve into grass type Pokemon instead of being able to be allowed to evolve into having your grass type evolve into any Pokemon. I have a feeling this deck's going to be very hard to deal with. That's Shiftry Donk. Hope you guys enjoyed it.